See, make sure we actually have stable connection here. All right, looks good. Okay. Start off, welcome everybody. Obviously no one's here. I literally just started and I don't have any like warm up welcome screen. I am really, really far under the weather. Like since Friday. I was off from work on Friday because of how unwell I was. And it's persisted. So apologies if I sound awful. I will try to keep the energy up the best I can. But today we have the Two Guns Tourney, which is a tournament, a search and destroy tournament, where it's just to... yeah. 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 And it's 2 players per team, and it's a single elimination. So kind of give you an overview of it all. I had to start the tournament. Oh. Well, that's weird. Hold on. What happened? Because it said that there were 7. Yeah, we're gonna reactivate that. Who's in the silent? Who's in the silent but deadly? Hey, Shell. Why can I not see who is in the silent but deadly group? I'm streaming. I'm running a tournament. Yeah, so if you could go back upstairs, that'd be great. Okay. All right, thank you. Yeah, I'd like to, Shell. I'm running into a small issue here where the silent but deadly group was just knocked out, because part of this is if, right, where is it? You needed to have both members of your team. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Because for some reason, you guys were here, and then I hit start tourney, and you both were on here, I think. And it was at 7, and now it's down to 6, which doesn't make any sense. Give me a second. Give me a second. Did Jay what join the... Was he in here? Hold on. Was he actually... Because, see, you guys are... I reinstated your group. What could have happened if if JWhat wasn't in here, I'm going to show you real quick. Oops, standings. If JWhat was in here and it said something like this where shell and then JWhat after, that's only recognizing it as one person. And one person for a team cannot, it shows he's on yours. Well, then why aren't you in here? Let me see if I can do something. Because if it's on one line, it's not two distinct people. It won't recognize it. Yeah, but it should have. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why I literally just showed and you guys were on here and then all of a sudden you're not. And I don't know. I mean, you guys are still in. If I need to remake this, I'll remake it. Yeah, I can't do anything. I can't manage your group. I don't know why you're not in the bracket though. Two, 4, 6. Yeah, I don't know why. Underway. God, that was a while ago. Huh. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how I would go about fixing this because once it starts, I mean, let me just pull up my Discord and I'll show you. This is how it was. And these were the teams that I pulled from. And I pulled it all from here. Is JWhat in this group? Like, is he on the challenge website? Like, are we certain he is? Because, again, the only thing I can think of why it wouldn't have acknowledged was if you had it on one line. Thank you for competing. Results will be posted soon. That makes no sense. Because we haven't even started. That makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the only thing that we can really do is go based off of this. And that's, yeah, I don't know. If, like I said, the only thing I can think of is if you were aligned like this, like, let's say a Poller's name isn't there, right? It was just a single line, and it said shell, and then in the parentheses, J what, it wouldn't accept that because the required number of participants is 2. And then that would only register as one participant. And you can't have a not full team and an incomplete team participate. And so it would automatically kick because that's how it's arranged. Let's see if I can show it to you. I can't show it to you because I think it's the fact that I already permissions. Yeah, I don't think it's here because I had already started it. But there's an option in here that doesn't allow a team with only one person to compete. So, all right, we're going to ignore that. We're going to stick with this, okay? So Silent and Deadly is going to go up against Headshot. All right. And we have a V formation against Killers, I'm guessing is what it's abbreviated for. As Guardians versus Headhunter, and the Infallible Assassins will be in the semifinals. We're going to have to go off of this. I can't fix it now. It's a learning experience. This is the second time I've used the challenge website to make something work, but don't worry about it, Shell. Y'all are still participating. I just don't know. I can't fix it once it's started. I don't know why it cut you out. I mean, you guys are still playing, so don't let that stop you from playing. We're just going to have to go off of this, and I'm going to have to keep an idea of, like, I'm going to have people tell me who's winning and who's not winning. Listen, like I said, this is only the second time that ever excuse me, used the challenge website to run these things. So if that is an error that had occurred because people weren't, I don't know, because of how it was arranged, or maybe because someone was forced into some of, I don't know. I'll have to look at it again. But I can't seemingly edit it once it's started. So we're going to be looking at this. Let me just put on my headset. All right. Excuse me. Again, pardon me with my my illness. Let me refresh the website, see if that helps at all. No, didn't help. All right. But let's go in and see if there's any matches kind of started. No, nothing yet. All right, so this is a standard search and destroy matchup. So it's going to be teams of 2 going up against each other. Excuse me, kind of go back to this. The way it's going to play out is we're going to have Industrial Plant first. That's a mod map. You guys probably saw that in the last competition, if you had watched it back. Second round would be Retreat, and then match 3 would be Town. It's single elimination, so you win the match, you move on, you lose, you're out. No best of. There's no server restrictions, so any server could be used. No substitutes. All maps allowed in rotation, including mod maps. Search and destroy rules. First to 6 wins. All weapons allowed. All utility allowed. No streaming requirement. Watch party upon request. That's just me. So yeah, that's what we got going on here. And like I said, we're gonna have Silent and Deadly first, which is J-What and Shell against Headshot. Just to see who we got here. Oops. Headshot is Kermit and Div. We'll see who moves on from there. And then we have the V formation, which is Disgruntled and Fergie going up against Killers, and Killers is Gonzaga and Stevo. And then we have Asgardians, which is a Polar and a Nola, I think, versus Headhunter, which is Dexter and EOD Meister. So should be some good matchups today. Should be fun. And let's see who's on. We got Meister up in the house. We got JY, who's online. Dexter, who's here. Polar and Anola. NGR. Looks like everybody's on. Well, not everybody, but a good number of people are on. And let's see if any rooms have started. I'm just going to check the time. Yeah, we got about 3 minutes, hopefully. We can get some people in here. And get a match started very, very soon. So yeah, again, working through some of these issues. I'm gonna run a fake tournament thing here, or at least a trial thing. I'm curious to know why someone was, or a team was kicked out, like they were ignored when I started up this tournament. I'm not really sure what had happened, given the fact that their team was made. So I'm actually going to do a quick search right now, if you could bear with me. Probably has, okay, so it says the team is usually kicked or automatically disqualified from a tournament at the start because they failed to complete check-in. I have an incomplete roster, fewer than the required minimum numbers or minimum players, or removed by an organizer due to eligibility issues, which is not that one. So it could have been a check-in issue or an incomplete roster, but I can't be certain. So I would just make sure that when you guys do sign up, everybody checks in. But we're going to ignore that. Yeah, sounds fine. We're gonna ignore that as long as hold on. I need to make an announcement at everyone. Ignore the challenge website bracket. Alright, I just had to make an announcement so that everybody knows to use the bracket in the announcement channel. Alright, let's see if there's a room open. Nothing so far. check again. Oh boy, yeah, a lot more people got on. Hold on. I need to back up so I don't see my barrier there. All right, hold on. Hopefully people see what I put in Discord, because clearly something just happened with the challenge thing. So challenge. I don't know how the fuck they want us to say it, but anyway, I can at least maybe go into Shell's, talk to her about it. Howdy.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Let me just get over here. So, I don't know what was going on with the website, but for some reason, I think there could have been an issue. Like maybe someone didn't check in, or I don't know what happened, but Shell's team was removed from the bracket. I don't know why.
I know Jay Watt's name was on there because I looked at it. Maybe you have to verify after a certain period of time or something. If you don't verify, you get kicked or something.
Yeah, I looked up at possible reasons.
Hey, Jay Watt.
And it could have been like a check-in thing or something. I don't know specifically what it was. So I'm gonna message an admin person and see like what could have been the issue. And in hopes that it doesn't happen again. But we're going to use the bracket that is in the announcements of the AWL channel, because it fucked up the bracket on the website. So we're just going to go with whatever's in the AWL announcement channel.
I checked mine. It looks verified on my end, but maybe there was something else that they said. I'm not sure.
The only... she probably couldn't hear us or something, or she was talking and we couldn't hear her or something. The only thing that I could think of is someone had put their name, and then on the same line in parentheses it was someone else's name, and that will only register as one person on the website. And if that was the case in this situation, because I remember seeing it, I just don't remember who it was. That could pose.
That was when Chin, I think, is when it must have happened.
Yeah.
Because I think she had added Chin to it.
That's what she was thinking too. So, I just wanted to make sure that don't worry about going onto the challenge website and putting in scores or anything. It's just a standard rules of play, first to 6, move on, and then we're going to continue to use the bracket that's in the Discord. And then I'm going to see if there's any way that once the tournament started, I as an administrator of the tournament can actually override some things. I don't know if that means I would have to pay for something. If I have to, fine, whatever. But like, I don't want this to happen again. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it happened, and it's a bit unfair. It's
strange, but
yeah, I don't like it.
It's weird because it says on my end that JWAT is registered as my team, but then as I went on my website just a second ago, it only has me listed, and I cannot add another player. It's almost like once you start something or whatever, it won't let me add him or nothing.
The moment I started it, yeah. That's so weird. I don't get it.
Such a troublesome.
Well, anyway, yeah.
Honestly. It was
You just fucked everything up.
I did. It's my fault.
No, it's all good. Anyway, I will shut up. You guys have fun and good luck.
Oh, not quite ready yet. Sorry. Oh, shit. Drop my controller. Good start.
That's a great start. I'm loving it.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Keep
Do
it
that
I
up.
have
more
the shirt
often.
off because I'm getting too warm. Smash me controller on the floor. Wonderful.
All right, no tricky business. I know you know the map so well.
Never played it before in our lives.
No, I never seen it before.
Never.
I'm new
Not
to the game. I'm
once.
new to the map.
Oh
Got
God.
it yesterday.
Here
what?
we go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh, Wolf, I think you have to ready up. It won't let me hit. Oh, wait, I'm not the primary person. You're the primary person now, Wolf, because I backed out. So you have to start the match.
All right. Now that that's cleared up, and hopefully everybody is aware what they're supposed to do. Yeah, we're going to be starting off an industrial plant. Some changes have been made by Kermit on this mod map. He had heard my comments before in the previous tournament, how there was too much open space at this B end. And I say B end because there is a bomb plant site, or no, hard point bomb plant site over here, and there was no cover. So he ended up adding 2 cars here, which is nice. That's the only addition to the main part of the map that he did, I think. And then he wanted to spruce up the outside, so he added a little bit more to the outside to look at and make it appear more cohesive, or at least more complete, as opposed to just a bunch of empty space. So we're gonna have, there's 2 bomb spawn sites on this map. Let's see, yeah, so we can see B is already at that end. Looking at team 1 is going to be the Silent and Deadly, J-Watt and Shell starting over there. We got Kermit and Div over here. And we got someone, probably J-Watt, going up to check for intel, I would suspect. And they're going to hold B. This is actually quite smart of them to hold B because they can watch the cross towards A and then rotate if needed. Shots already fired. J-Watt goes down. I suspect that's J-Watt, as he would typically go up there. Nice positioning here by Kermit and Div. Now, this being Kermit's map, he knows it very, very well. But just because you know a map well doesn't necessarily mean you can play it well. There are a bunch of different spaces that you could go. I went into a private match with some other players and showed them a few spots that they could jump up, peek, get visuals. Hopefully we'll see some of that. They are going to have to push here relatively soon. We're encroaching on about the 2.5 minute mark, I think. Grenades out, flashes out. Big rotation towards the middle. Nice, there's one down. Not full dead. Waiting for the revive going around in the second elimination. Now all they have to do is plant. Very good play here. Why am I not surprised that was Shell? She's such an aggressive player. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, don't worry about that, Shell. I just saw her, sorry. Looking at Discord. Okay, this is the other AB plant spot. Oh yeah, they went up top. Ooh. They used the spot that I had encouraged other players to use. This is a difficult one because it's so split, right? They're so far apart. So if they were to rotate towards A in a 2v2 on a map this size, with bomb sites this far apart, it would make for very, very difficult rotation if both players of the opposing team had rotated towards A, and you had the Silent and Deadly crew over here going towards B. That's a huge rotation back. But you can see how they're kind of sitting mid. You got one person at the end of the street. And there's a nice quick rotation up through the garbage corner to get up to A if need be. My gosh. They're like so close to being able to see each other. I swear to God. They're so close to being able to see each other. They got the plan at B. We got the rotation from garbage back, going down Main Street. Nice shots here. Does force a retreat. Does get caught up, though. That sound is going to alert his teammate. Now we got a cat and mouse chase here in the containers. Turns his back, and that's going to give them another win. Silent and Deadly take up 2 wins. In this 1st to 6. One more attack for Silent and Deadly. Big rotation towards A. This is going to prove fruitful for Kermit and Div. Of course, if you think about it, given where the spawn is, it makes sense that they would try to push A as opposed to B. But either works. No plan out just yet. I think they saw some visuals there. Nice grenade. Does tag someone just a little bit. The flash goes out. I think he just flashed his teammate. Grenade relatively close, not doing any damage though, popping up. They really want to get a couple eliminations here. However, they could just very easily push to A. Got it down, cross it, and finally Kermit and Div get on the scoreboard with 1, and now we're going to have a roll switch. We're going to have Kermit and Div on the offense. Check chat real quick. All right. And then it looks like they're going to do a quick rotation to A. This is going to force Shell and J what? Maybe make a rotation towards A. All depends on what Kermit and Div want to do. Interesting that they're posting up here. I mean, they are hidden in there. That's pretty good cover, to be honest. Now it's a bit of a waiting game. Now, if you've never played a 2v2 search and destroy or attack defend type of game, it varies different. It's very different, and it varies from your traditional 5v5 or 4v4. You only got four eyes on at once, and you have to move in unison. And right now there's little movement from either team. They're just kind of waiting, trying to bait the other team out. But perhaps this waiting tactic, they can rotate back towards A, get the plant. I mean, they could still do that and give Shell and J-What less time to react. They got 1 minute left on the clock. They're going to have to do something here. Are they getting antsy? I don't know. Here we go. We got movement. Drawing out the gunfire. Jay Watt finding some benefit from that vantage point. You're getting the plant in. This is going to be costly. Oh, he does get the flash off, but unfortunately, it does not save him. And Shell and Jay Watt take another one. That's going to put them up 4-1. Sorry, 3-1. I can't count. Forgive me. I'm not 100%. I can't think or speak clearly. Hey, NGR. NGR, I don't know if you saw the message in the announcement section of AWL. But if we could just use the bracket in the picture, there was a verification issue of one of the players, and it forced one of the teams out. So we're not going to worry so much about the challenge website right now, because it forced one of the teams out because they didn't verify, presumably. Ooh, gosh. Shell and Jay Watt are just crushing it right now. 4-1. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just go off of Discord. Yeah, whoever wins this one, you go up against. Jay Watt up top, already getting shots off. Oh boy. We got a ring around the rosy. We got one. Fight one. Now we got a 1v1 here. The Jay Watt versus Kermit. The cat and mouse game in the container section. Excuse me, sorry. They both could be running Ninja. Oh my. Is that a double? It was a double. Oh no. Alright, one more. Jay Watt and Shell clutch this out. And they'll move on to the next round. Kermit and Div have to move fast, especially if they hope to get any wins here and tie things up. They'll have to win 4 straight to bring this back. They get one shot. Don't get the full kill, but they are being the aggressor this time around. They're looking to get some shots off nice and early. One is hiding behind the container. Oh my goodness. And Shell baits him out. Gets the final kill and is going to get the final plant. Rough match for Kermit and Div, but they gave it their best. And that is going to push Silent and Deadly on to the next round. And what was a very, I guess, one-sided match. Tough fight, though. Tough fight, though. Okay. Just so, server, I think that was NA. Let me do something real quick. Just so, from my sanity. By the way, I'd love to get into another match, but if I enter it, it's going to put me on a team as opposed to putting me in spectators. So, Silent and Deadly versus Headshot. And then we're going to have Infallible Assassins. They're now going to go up against Silent and Deadly. Then we had the V formation versus Killers as, oops, Guardians versus Headhunter. There we are. And I want to see quickly, hopefully quickly, we look at the bracket. As Guardians, not be as Guardians versus, let's see. B formation, so we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I wanted to see if there's any way I could try to get this working the way I would want to. Well, we'll see who goes up in the next round. Infallible Assassins versus Silent and Deadly. And then whoever wins the next 2 matches it's gonna decide who goes, who competes in that round. Let's see where we're at here. Search. We got Meister, Disgruntled's room. Gosh, I would just absolutely love to watch. Let me see if yeah, Fergie is live. Alright, I am going to bring this up. Jesus Christ, I don't know why this scared me. Thank you. Sorry for the commercial here. Hey, Mental Man, what's up? Thanks for the follow, brother. Why did that pause? Come on, I want to watch. I want to watch. I want to watch. Go to a spot where there's like no music. Okay.
I'll go towards A.
By the way, if you want to go watch this yourself live, you can go to twitch.tv/Fergie4570.
Can you be this way?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can't.
They're sliding over there here.
Over in the container area. I always hate this area.
Oh,
Oh.
right side, far side, far side. There we go. Steve doesn't fucking die.
All right. Well, it looks like that one's over. Okay. So that means... Oops. Let me bring this up, actually. So this means killers move forward, and it'll be the Asgardians or Headhunter. You have Infallible Assassins, which will be NGR. Hold on, I gotta back up. Well, I would love to join, but I would need, hold on, let me see. I gotcha. All right. There we go. Next round.
Let's see. She should be coming.
Jesus. Oh, what's up, Kajay?
Switch over, press join team one.
Yeah.
What's she do? She online? Well, I can't see her.
Let me send her a message.
Tell her stop running from me. We've got real guns this time. Oh, that reminds me. What do I do?
All right, so the next round is going to be on Retreat, a much smaller map, and a way more familiar one to everybody. The first round was less familiar. If you don't play mod maps, then you would certainly be less familiar. By the way, Kermit did put out an updated version of Industrial Plant, but he also put out an, I don't know if it's a new map, Kermit, if you are in here and if you're listening, there was a map called Car Park, but it looks very similar to the parking lot one or the garage one. Hey, Fergie. I don't know if they're the same map or different, but if you guys want, you can go check it out. Also, Trenches is now in the mod map selection. I'm speaking specifically to mod maps that are on all platforms, because some of the mod maps originally were not on all platforms, but now we have Military Base, Industrial Plant, Car Park, Trenches, and Space Station. So we have 5 maps. Yeah, I don't. Just so you can see, for some reason it kicked out Shell's team when I hit start, and I don't know. I know that she had switched teammates around a little bit, and I don't know if there was an error when trying to put JWAT back in, but it kicked them out. And when I went to go check, it says if usually someone gets kicked out at the start of one because they failed to complete a check-in. They have an incomplete roster, which is fewer than the required minimum. It's a smaller version of multi-story. Oh, okay, good to know. Or they were removed by an organizer, which I didn't do. So it was one of those things, and I don't know what it was. So I will be more diligent and make sure everybody's verified and double check all that next time. Again, it was only my second time really using this challenge website for something like this. I'm trying to make it as easy as a process as possible, but I'm going to run into errors once in a while. So I do apologize for the inconvenience. Okay. All right. Team 1 is Infallible Assassins. Team 2 is going to be Silent but Deadly. Silent and Deadly, I should say. So over here is JWAT and Shell. I'm covering the hotel right now, NGR and COD J, which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen, or if you recognize the name COD J, probably because you've seen him over on Facebook many times. He posts a lot of his videos, and I've always wondered why he's never gotten into the competitive side of Alvo, but here he is, playing with NGR. NGR was able to wrangle him up, so I'm glad to see COD J was able to make it. I think you heard some sliding over here. A big helmet. You got yourself a really big helmet. You're still wearing the snowball shooter trinket. I love it. Alright, they planted that B. See if I can get to one of them here. There we go. Good crossfire positioning here. Nice shots. One goes down. Nice cover over in the corner. Pushing out. Finds them, goes in, gets the defuse. And what was running out of time real quick, they were able to get the eliminations. They take the first win. Shell and Jay Watt, despite having a ping disadvantage, were able to be victorious in the first round. That's setting the standard for this matchup. Yeah, no, yeah, sorry about that, Fergie. It's much easier with GSPL, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to, work GSPL. Sorry, I should say Gaming Synergy. Oh my gosh. These two are split. Silent and Deadly are split. Wait, so are the Infallible Assassins. What a pick. Now it's a 1v1. And GR versus Shell. Matchup of champions. Bison and GR is able to get the final shots in. And they're going to pick up their first win as long as he gets this plant here. We got ourselves a 1-1. Now, I could be wrong, but I think O'Doyle said he was going to be doing some coverage. She wanted that? Yeah. He said he might be able to do some coverage since he was substitute, but or a stand-in or whatever, so we'll see. They do get one down, but there is a trade. Grenades out. Unfortunate. Not able to get the shots on. Infallible Assassins are going to get another win. Seeing how quickly I can trail them. There's a slight input delay with the... I can't fit through this quickly. There's a slight input delay with the drone cam, so it like drifts. Thank you for the gifted subs there, Fergie. Appreciate that. Yeah, sorry I'm lacking a lot of energy. I'm still recovering for those who came in a little bit later. I've been sick since Friday. I very likely have COVID. A nice trade here. They are going to get the revive. It's going to duck out. They get the trade. And both members are going to survive here. And we're going to have a 2-2 score between Silent and Deadly and Infallible Assassins. Very well played by Shell and Jwatt. Donut, cheesecake, croissant. How about a cronut? Macchiato, cappuccino. Oh. Here I am trying to order something. Alright. We have Shell and Jwatt again holding post at the salon below. Hopes to get someone in a rotation. There's too much visual noise to see. I'm pretty certain that would be Shell back there. And Jwatt would be the one prone. Too much visual noise. They're going to find someone. Shots fired. They did miss. And they're going to rotate back around what seems to be A. No, sorry, that was not your screen. That was me trying to flip through to these guys. Looks like they might try to plant here at A. They're just narrowly missing each other, you know? Just narrowly missing each other. Now A is wide open. Excuse me. Here we go, and it started. What a grenade! A nice double here at hotel as well. Here's a rotation back out. Finds the shots, and Shell and JWatt get another win. That's going to put them ahead 3-2. Holy. Very, very close fight so far. One last attempt here on attack. Very quick engagement in the back hall. Holy. NGR and COD J were like, no, we're tying this up right now. Completely cleaned their clocks in that exchange. Holy. Just shit yourself with it. Another fight in the back here. And it looks like NGR and COD J once again. The NGR is just cleaning house with 7 eliminations. There's no shame. Oh, wait. Correction. COD J got an elimination as well there. Did exchange at least once. But there's no shame in being a body bag for your teammate. I know I have been that many times. Where you're just the meat shield. I'm too fat to fit through this window. All right, scoreline 4-3. 2 quick eliminations by the infallible assassins. Shots into the locker room from the weight room. Still holding down hotel. This not only gives them control of hotel, but gives them control of A, the laundry room. Makes it way more difficult to try to push through there. I believe, COD J getting the elimination on JWatt there. Shell left to fight alone against NGR and J. Let's see if she can do it. Holding down hotel all by her lonesome. If there's anyone who could pull this off, she could. Looks like they're going for the plant on A. Hotel is being covered. Now Shell has to move, and she's going to have to get these eliminations the best that she can. Find one first, then get the other. How's this going to turn out? Call out made. Shell's looking to get the elimination. She trades instead. Good shots by COD J. And that puts them at match point 5-3. JWatt and Shell have one more opportunity here to at least stay in the running. Nice shots here. Believe that was by Shell. That's a full elimination. That means it's a 2v1. And they're on the offense. So J not only has to get the eliminations, but he's got to get the plant as well. He does knock one. He's going to rotate and possibly go get the bomb. Nope. He's going to try to fight this out. Going through connector, going around the back. He does trade again. And there it is. Shell and Jay Watt able to secure another win. Whew. If you ain't sweating. It was working against her too because it was rough for us in our match. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I noticed some people were expressing concern in the main Discord about it. What a grenade out towards locker room. The hesitancy, there's a lot of hesitancy here. Shell's left alive against 2. And that's going to end it 6-4. Infallible Assassins are going to move forward. And I need to check. Who is next? I'm typing with one hand. Alright, so I don't know who is going up against KLRS. Looks like a Paula and a Nola are still on. So their match against EOD Meister and Dex, I think. The Headhunters. Who are the Headhunters? Dex and EOD Meister, yeah. So the Asgardians versus Headhunters are still fighting, and that would be, I presume. Oh, no, they just finished. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
So are we? Good game, good game, good game. No, not really, but you earned the win. This was very good gameplay from you, Inola and the Pula. Very good. And good luck in the next round.
All right, thank you.
See you next time in public match. Now I switch back to PlayStation.
Go back to PlayStation.
And play. Okay, but I hope by the next competition the PlayStation works better. So we see us there.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. Bye bye.
All right, so as Guardians are moving forward.
Yep.
Okay, good. Yes.
Who are we playing now?
You will be going up against KLRS, which is Gonzada and Stevo, I believe.
Okay. Shit. Well, what map? What is it?
It's gonna be Retreat.
Retreat.
And Infallible Assassins, which was NGR and COD J, beat Shell and J Watt. So they're in the finals.
Really?
So this next match between you and KLRS will determine who go up against NGR and COD J.
Okay.
Oh man, God, those are tough ones.
Yeah, but it's still it's S&D, so it's not COD Gods. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, but COD, he's definitely one of those ones that.
All right, so good luck in the next one. We'll be watching.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, COD did really good. Yeah, Search and Destroy is a tough one. Like, these team matchups are tough ones. That's why I liked the 1v1s. That's why I liked the free-for-all tournaments, because it's a little bit easier to manage it, like the degree of fairness, you know. These team matches, TDM or Hardpoint and Search and Destroy, they're kind of hard. Like, I don't want to have too many rules, but going into the next one, might have to consider having a few more rules, especially if server swap is going to be an issue. I was sincerely hoping that that server reset or whatever would have made things better, but it just hasn't. Next one is going to be a Pauler and Enola versus Gonzaga and Stevo. Oh my god. We get out of the music area, huh? There. Alright, let's see. I don't know if they're in yet, because like I didn't see. Oh, Pauler's in one now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Delete. Did not mean to put it there. Where is... Live and you learn. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm experiencing. Let's see. I don't think I can join because, yeah, I need the passcode. See if he gets it to me. If he does, cool. If not, then I'll just wait for the next round. Well, it was up there. It's not now. Hopefully we get to watch another match. I don't know if we will. I'm gonna do a quick reset of the game. Hold on. I did send in Discord. Maybe Apollo gets it, maybe it doesn't. So far, some good fights from what we've been able to catch. If this continues to go fairly well and people enjoy this, I might consider bringing the league back up. If anyone is interested in trying that, thank you for the gifted. Take it on the chin. God, Jay. Thank you for the 2 more gifted there for getting the bits. Appreciate it. Yeah, sorry my energy is low. I almost wasn't even going to be live today. But I can't let y'all go without something to watch. If I can, let's see. Can I join this one? There's a password. Uriel 2. At Enola. Let's see if Enola has a code. Well, it looks like Enola and Apollo are in a private, and that just leaves Gonzaga and Steve-O. Okay. Oh, gee. Oh, if they're loading in already, I won't be able to watch it. It's going to put me on a team.
Oh, I think they're both.
Yeah, it's going to put me on a team. All right. I can't watch because it's not going to allow me to go into the spectator cam. So, we're just going to have to wait. Yeah, we're going to have to wait unless one of them are Jesus Christ. Unless one of them are streaming it, which I don't think so. I will just have to wait. All right. God, I don't mind the music while I'm waiting, but it's only 3 of them and they're on repeat. Ugh. Well, sorry y'all, but like I'm just gonna have to wait until that match is done. They started it before I could get in there and spectate. So, and I don't want to interfere as a third person. But what I can do is this, for anyone who hasn't watched or isn't aware of what we have done in the past. Oh my God. Over on there's no way they're inviting me. Yeah, there's no way they're inviting me. Oh, they are. Hold on one second.
It was I had to wait for Wolf to come in so he can spectate.
Oh, hello. Sorry, boys. Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
And now I gotta wait for Apollo to get here. If he can get here.
All right. If you haven't watched before, you can go over to Amateur Hour Commentary on YouTube, since that's where we have a lot of stuff. You can watch some of the old matches. I do have playlists. We have the Alva World League Season 3. We have a 2v2 knockout tourney. We have seasons from past years, in other words, like seasons from other video games. I think I have some videos up. Yeah, here's a bunch of the videos from Season 3. Oh my god. That was Firewall. Holy. Now I know I got Season 2 somewhere. There's a Hardpoint tournament. Oh my god, these are all past live streams. There's the Hardpoint tournament, first free-for-all tournament, if you guys want to watch that stuff. Oh, what else we got on here? Yeah, see, here's all of Season 2, past live streams. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. If not, that's cool, but let's get into this match. Enola was very kind to back out, restart the lobby for me, so that we can watch. It was very nice of him. Alright, so we have Enola and Apollo on Team 1, Gonzaga and Stevo on Team 2. So, Killers on Team 2, and... oh, shit. What was their name? I'm blanking now. Asgardians on Team 1. Oh my god, that was in unison. They're like twins. Twinsies. Very, very difficult position to kind of hold initially at reception. Really good effort. They do get a trade there, but one member left on Killers alive, and that's going to put them up 1-0. I was going to say, reception is a bit of a difficult spot to hold. Now, Apollo has done a good job in the past, kind of sitting here in the corner, or at least just hiding and waiting. He's got really good patience. More patience than I do, that's for sure. But it could be a tricky spot to hold, especially with the grenades, flashes that go out. If you're already in the hall, you have a peek advantage, so you can always catch them off guard first. They already got a trip mine out there? How did that happen? Holy. What? Steve is killing it. I mean, give props to Gonzaga because he got an elimination. But 3 on Steve's name, that's intense. Alright, well, 2-0. Killers off to a good start. One holding bathroom. Another tricky spot to kind of push from the nail salon area. I'm glad that they decided to rotate back with the anticipation someone's going to be in the laundry room, because they really do have a great shot to connector. I don't know if I can fit through here. Yeah. Put on that butter. You can kind of see from where he is. Got a decent shot through that window. It's very, very slight, but you can get it. And if anyone's going to come in here, most people don't look up right away. They do get one down, complete elimination, and they're able to get the next one down in laundry room. Puts his teammate down. My goodness, you goofballs. All right, roles switched. Killer's now on the offensive. They've got to go plant. And we have, I believe, a Pauler in a down state. At least visually on our end. I don't think that'll be permanent or be the case for the guys in-game. Nice trade here. Does find him from behind as well. And the Asgardians tie things up 2-2. Really good defense. These guys are going quick. Why a trip mine there? I mean, I guess if you jump and slide over, and you're certainly not going to see it from that one side. That just looks so funny. Such a funny visual bug. Going for a quick plant here. Does find him. Gets the elimination, finds the other one. Now they just gotta go get the defuse. It always happens when someone gets down after the round ends. Always seems to happen. He's got worms and he's scooting his butt around. Yeah. Oh gosh, it's too funny. My gosh, wasting no time. I can't keep pace. They're moving too fast. Finds it. Who's doing all this killing? I don't know if that's a Nola or a Pauler, because they're about even. I'm assuming that's a Nola, because I'm pretty certain that's a Pauler in the downstate. Asgardians really bringing it to them. 4-2. Very two quick rounds taken. And now we've switched roles again. On defense are the killers. Killed by a Pauler. No, a Pauler is the one who's up. And Nola's the one who's in a down state. It's funny. I can't tell if he saw him or is suspecting. He was looking the wrong way. Oh no, and Gonzaga takes him out. In mass confusion, I'm not entirely sure how that happened. But a Pauler looked in the wrong direction and just made himself an easy shot. Unfortunate circumstances. Well, it looks like the visual bug's done now. A standard skin? You don't ever really see that. Four to 3. Moving a little bit slower now. Asgardian's not sure what they're going to do here. Now, with how things have been going, he's going to take a peek in the laundry room, but how things have been going, I think it's reasonable to suspect that someone would be in here. Does get the trade. He's going to have to watch his back, and it's not going to be enough time. And I think it was Steve who got the final elimination, tying things up now, 4-4. The vision was there. He was peeking through the vent in hopes that he could get the shot off, but as he fell, the shot opportunity wasn't there, and he lost the fight. Would have been great. And planted a mine. Yep. Good trade. Sorry, good kill, not trade. Oh my God, Steve with 2 more eliminations under his belt. And that's going to push them ahead 1 and at match point. Killers looking to get their next win. As Guardians still have a chance here, though. Do not count them out quite yet. They do get 1 drop, 1 elimination. Going to go for the revive. And they're going to find him from behind, tie things up 5-5. And Nola getting that final elimination there, keeping his team alive. And this will be the determining round. Excuse me. Who goes up against the infallible assassins? Will it be the Asgardians or will it be the Killers? And it's going to be the Killers as they get the double down. And that's going to push them on into the finals. And now we shall see the Killers versus the infallible assassins in the final round. Yeah, that was a really good game. Very, very good game. All right, this will determine who wins this Two Guns tourney. Will it be the infallible assassins or Killers? Just for everybody's what's the word I'm looking for? Well, just as a reminder, the last match is going to take place on Town. And there is no explicit day or night. It's just Town. So Town will be the last one. If we had more teams, we could have gone to House. But we will see. We'll see how Town goes. Town is I think the very first map that was ever finished for this game. And I would say it's arguably one of the most popular overall in this game. So kind of feel like there's some poetry in that, you know? If they could open Town up, yeah. No, I get that. I know Sean was considering opening up Monastery, having the buildings open. In fact, I saw a build with a lot of the buildings actually open. But he mostly decided against it because there were other things that were pressing. But yeah, I think that would be great. Certain maps could open up, but I think that's why having all these other maps, which, by the way, kind of show what I was talking about before. So Car Park, he said, is a smaller version of the multi-story. So they're essentially the same map, but this one's smaller. So I haven't tried either of them. I'll probably try them sometime soon when I'm feeling a little better. But we have Trench in there. We have Avalanche, which I would love to see. Avalanche is Nuketown, but modified for Alvo, which is, like, makes sense. Military base, I'd like to run a full search and destroy tournament on there. But NGR said that he is going to be making some changes, some minor changes. We also have Space Station, so if you guys haven't checked any of those out, be sure to do so. Very limited ways to go. Yeah, that one was originally in Onward, if I remember correctly. The couple that he's bringing over were originally in Onward. But he has adjusted them, or at least somewhat recreated them for Alvo. The other one, which I keep blanking on the name, but it's a snow-based map. It's huge. It's huge. It's larger than desert, if you can believe it. So, but I also learned that Onward had a few maps in the game that were straight up just pulled from Unity. Like they would, if you know anything about Unity, you can pull assets from the store. I mean, this game has done it. Many games do it. They pull assets from the store, and typically you would adjust some things around. Like you take the assets and make maps. That's what the boys and that's what Fergie has been doing. But within almost not within every, but within a lot of the packs that you can download, they come with like a demo scene. Frostbite, yes, thank you, Kermit. But yeah, so with these demos, you can essentially click on the demo and it will immediately show up in the Unity map builder thing. And apparently Onward did exactly that and just put it into the game. So it wasn't even really theirs specifically. All right, NGR and Kage, so assassins are green. And killers are yellow. They already get one down. They get the elimination, and already killers are up 1-0. Which, nothing against Onward. Don't get me wrong. I think the game is great. I am terrible at it, but I think the game is great. It has a very high skill ceiling. I just find it interesting how so many people are critical of games like this, but not critical of a game like Onward. And very quickly, the Assassins get their double elimination here and tie things up 1-1. Very, very quick round so far. So not casting shade to any other game. I have great appreciation for games, especially those in the esports realm, like Onward, Veil, Pavlov. Great respect for those games. I just wish people's criticisms were as fair. Anyway, tied up 1-1 here on town. Assassins with the plant objective. Gonna have to be very, very careful crossing here. Does find one from behind. That's Call of Duty timing right there. Fighting. They do trade, and that's gonna give one to killers, putting them up 2-1. Although everybody was eliminated, they weren't able to get the plant, so the Assassins will lose that round. I haven't really had to move from here at all. Everything has been taking place right here at the ambulance. All right, roles have switched. Killers now on the offensive. Let's go watch them. Shot's going to be coming down the lane, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. Teammate got kicked. Gonzaga is alone. See if he can pull this one out. See if Steve can get back in at some point. He's going to sit here and wait and delay for as long as possible. He has put down a mine for safekeeping. That's going to tie things up 2-2. Hopefully Steve can get in here quickly. I think Gonzaga's going to sit and wait for the time being. And so are the assassins. See if Steve can get back in here. Oh, it looks like they're leaving. Okay. Let me leave. Thank you. God almighty. Oh, it's as simple as, yeah, restart, or if they want to. The score was 2-2 or 3-2. If they remember the score line, they could just pick it up from there. Whatever they want to do. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, come on. Holy.
Wolf, are we, yeah, we're on 2-2, aren't we? So there's...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're having team one though. You want US server? We're having team one.
No way.
What the fuck?
So are we just starting from scratch to 6, or is it starting at 2 all?
No, start at 2 all. We're best to basically 4, isn't it then? Well, yeah, 4 to win it. We'll have to. Right, let's ready up. Let's do it.
All right, so they're going to be starting at 2 all. And moving on from there. Not moving like I'm sick. Well, my thumbs work, Fergie. The rest of me doesn't quite work. I think the ibuprofen is starting to wear off a bit. My head's feeling a little foggy. My eyes kind of hurt. My eyes have been hurting all day. I can breathe a little bit more through my nose. Anytime I cough, though, it just restarts the terrible headache that I've been suffering from. And the body aches are relentless. I'm sweating like a pig in summer. Alright, so we have the assassins on team 1. As before, none of that's changed. Saw the grenade come in, shots fired, kind of gives them some intel where the killers are. Ooh, that timing! Oh, that timing! He gets by. Oh, that timing. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch their backs as one is hanging behind here. Does push in, gunfire ensues. Killers take the 1, take the 2, and they are now up 3-2. Killers just needing 3 more wins to clutch the victory here. Station. And he's holding Green Hall. Oh, a double down and mark it. I wish I could just fly over the whole thing. Ooh, Proc's mine goes off. Not solidifying that kill. Wait, here it comes. Oh! And NGR finds the final kill. And is going to be able to get the plant, making the scoreline now 3-3. That movement doesn't make it. You're funny. Very quick push to B, it seems. The killer's gonna find them. So in this case, it'll be the first person or first team to 4. Right behind the pillar, finds him. Oh, but loses the fight. That puts him down one person. They do get a limb at Fountain. Shots fired. Killers take another one. Go up 4-3. Wait, who got the final kill? Gonzaga really going off. This is good. Really good fight so far. Nice back and forth. That blue car is a menace, dude. Such a menace. There are now boxes. Does get safely across. Is going to leave one person behind at Fountain. We got a rotation back here towards Green Hall. The engage is a double down in the back. Oh, but the elimination in tunnel by NGR is going to tie things back up. 4-4. See, I always find this interesting. You know that they're going to come from Green Hall, and they're kind of watching the back, right? But any angle from ambulance and or the moped is going to get boxes. So holding that angle is kind of unique. Grenade goes in, causing some alarm, but not shaking up killers quite yet. Got one in a prone state. He is hiding behind the well. He's not being seen. Shots fired at Terrace. Killers get one down. There is a trade here at the blue truck, though. Running around, sliding, can't seem to get behind the cover. And killers are going to take yet another one. That's going to put them up 5-4 and on match point. Killers looking to clutch this one and take the win. He's got the skull. I like that. I like seeing everybody's unique custom loadout. Potentially the last round if killers can clutch this attack. Or we might have another tied game here if the assassins can figure out how to scrounge up another win. We do get a slight trade coming up from behind here. And the assassins can't count them out, man. Tie things back up. And it's going to take us to the very last round. We are now scoreline 5-5. I can't keep track with how fast these guys are going. Shots fired coming from well. Grenade coming out. Not doing any damage here. Does get one. Looking to get another one. Does. Oh! And the assassins narrowly getting the win. All they have to do is get the plant in the COD J. probably jumping for joy right now. Does get the final plant to secure their victory. And the killers, Gonzaga and Steve, make a valiant effort, but that is going to give the infallible assassins the victory. Holy cow. What a really good game. Oh. Well, as per usual, I don't stick around too much, especially if I'm not feeling very well. Now they'll never show up. It's all good. They're little tournaments. You're still a 2-time champion there in the league there, Shell, so if there's anything, you got something. Okay. I'm gonna head out though. I want to thank those who joined. I appreciate it. If you guys want to watch this back, be sure to show up on my YouTube channel. Just look for the Wandering Cynic over on YouTube. It'll stay up there. You guys can watch it back. I'm gonna try to update the challenge website. Make sure that that's correct. And next time I'm gonna have more clear directions. I'm gonna talk to an admin about certain things and see if I can get some more administrative control. So if a tournament does start, I can actually do some changes if need be, if a mistake was made or someone was checked in, but I'm going to make sure that things are a little bit better on that end. So, but I appreciate all those who participated. I got another one already planned in my mind. It might not be for a couple of months because I like to give you guys some time off in between, but it's going to be a mod map only kind of tournament. So be sure to stay on the lookout over on the challenge website and also on the AWL Discord. I'll also be making sure people are aware over on Facebook and over on the main Alvo Discord. But a mod map only would be great, and hopefully we got a couple more on all platforms by then. But that's going to be it for me. Thanks, guys, for hanging out, and thank you for participating. Love you all. Take care, and I will see you guys next time.